Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you so much for stopping back by, and if you are new to my channel, thank you for joining us and I hope you will return. So today we are going to make a swag, and so I got a request from Miss Debbie to make a swag, so we are going to make a fall one. So the supplies you're going to need are, you're going to need a wire hanger. Just any old wire hanger you can find around the house will work. So we're going to use this as the base for our swag. You're also going to need some mesh. And I got this mesh from Rose Express. And it's like a reddish orange color, and it has the like the gold foil going through it, so it's really pretty. And I got this from Rose Express, and it is 10.25 inches wide and it's 10 yards. So you're going to need a whole roll. You're also going to need some type of sign. So I got this last year from Dollar Tree, so you're going to need some type of sign. You're also going to need some florals, and I have a variety of bunches of florals, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them, but we're going to use some of them. I also have a bow here that I pre-made, and I will put the link to my bow tutorial in the description box. You're also going to need some ribbon. So both of these are 2.5 inches wide. You're also going to need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need your wire cutters, your scissors, your rotary cutter, and your hot glue gun and glue sticks. So let me get everything set up, you guys, and when I come back, we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this hanger and we are going to bend it like this. Just take it and just bend it down. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding our pipe cleaners to this. So just want to bend it in. Just keep bending it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but when you get a shape like this, then that's kind of what you're going for. Okay. And so the next thing that I like to do is take this part up here and just bend it in. And so we're going to use this part here as the hanger, you know, to hang the wreath with. So just keep kind of bending it in like that. Okay. And so you'll have that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. You can keep playing with it and kind of bend it in a little bit more on the sides. Or you could probably make a whatever shape you want. But you'll have this right here. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the pipe cleaners. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a pipe cleaner. We're going to start here on the bottom, and we're going to put a pipe cleaner there and tighten it up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is measure like every 3 inches or so. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact, but you know, you want to space them as best you can. So every 3 inches I'm going to put a pipe cleaner. Just like that. And then we'll come here. Let's about right up here and put another one. Okay. And we'll just do this all around the hanger. We're gonna put our pipe cleaners every 3 inches. And I'm using my mat here to measure those 3 inches out. If you got a ruler, you can always use that. So what I'm going to do is put this one right here in the middle up here. Okay. And then, so when I come over here, I'll just place the pipe cleaner across from the other one. Like so. Okay, so this is how it will look. Okay, so I wanted you guys to see that I actually added a pipe cleaner, another pipe cleaner to each side, and they are roughly 3 inches apart. And so you'll have 4 pipe cleaners on each side and 1 at each end. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our mesh here. Okay, and we're going to do some poofs. So what we'll do is we'll take our mesh and we'll roll it out, fold it over like this, and just kind of scrunch it down. Okay, and we'll take it, and I'm going to start here at the bottom. Okay, and we're just going to put this mesh in here in the pipe cleaner, and then we'll just tighten it up. Okay, and so for this swag, we are going to make our poofs 10 inches. And so what I'm going to do is just let my mesh kind of fall off to the side. It's just a little easier that way. And so we'll be measuring out 10-inch poofs. We come here. So we'll go 10 inches here, and we'll take our mesh and come to this side, and we'll place our mesh down in the pipe cleaner, and then just tighten it up. Just kind of come here and fix your poof. Okay, so then we'll just do the same thing. Measure out 10 inches. Like this. And take our poof and put it in this pipe cleaner and just tighten it up. Then you'll come here and just kind of fix your poof. Okay, you'll have that. Now the pipe cleaners are gonna slide a little bit, but that's okay. Just kind of move them back in place. Okay, so we'll do our next poof. Measure out 10, then come here to the next pipe cleaner. I have seen people like put hot glue on the pipe cleaner so they'll stay in place while you're working on it. And that's a good option too. So come here and fix your mesh and your poofs. You always want for your mesh, your ends here to be under like this. Okay, so we're gonna measure out 10 inches. We'll come to our next pipe cleaner. Like I said, these pipe cleaners are gonna move, but just, you know, you can put them back where they belong. All right. And then we'll come here at this pipe cleaner at the top. Do the same thing. Gonna measure out 10. And we'll come at the top here. Put the mesh in there and tighten it up. So we have this first side done over here. And so what I'm going to do is finish up going around this side, and I'll let you see it when I finish. So I have went around one time. So it's still pretty thin, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around 2 more times. So when I finish, each pipe cleaner will have 3 poofs in them. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll show you how it looks with all of the mesh on there. So I went around a total of 3 times, and this is the way it will look. So there are 3 poofs in each pipe cleaner. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to place ribbon on there. Now I've already put a couple on already, and we're not going to put them in every pipe cleaner. So I got 2 sets on this side, and for the other side I'm going to put 2 sets on there. So I cut my ribbon at 10 inches, okay? And so these are the rest of them. So the next thing I'm going to do is I left one so that I can show you how to dovetail. So you just fold it over like that, and then you'll just cut down. Hold on, let me find some better scissors. Can't find my scissors. Okay, so what you'll do is just fold this over like that, and then what you want to do is just cut down at an angle like that. So that'll give you that V detail. And so you'll come on the other side and just fold it over. Take your scissors and just cut down at an angle, and you'll get that. Okay, so let's go ahead and place these on our little swag. So we're gonna do this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of each ribbon, just kind of place them on top of each other, and then just kind of fold them in half. So you'll get crease it there, and then open it back up like this, and just pinch it where that crease is in the middle. Okay, and so we're going to take it, and I'm going to place it right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ribbon and kind of separate it like that. Okay, And then you got one more to do. So all I did, I'm putting it here, and then I'm going to skip a space and put the other 2 ribbons down there. So again, you take the ribbon one on top of the other. It really doesn't matter which one is on top. And just fold it in half. And then open it back up and just pinch it in the center. Here. We have that. Okay, so this is how we are looking so far. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start placing some of our florals on, and I decided to use this pick right here. And so what I've already done is I put a pipe cleaner around the bottom here, and I used some hot glue, and I put some hot glue over the pipe cleaner. So what I want to do is I'm going to kind of fan this out like so. Right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the mesh here in the middle, and I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and put it down through there. Okay? And then let's turn it over on the back. Okay? So this is how we're gonna tighten this down. You just take one end of the pipe cleaner, kind of wrap it like that, and let's take this other end like so. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep wrapping it around like that until it's tightened up on both sides. Okay? So we'll do that to this side. We'll just wrap it around. Okay, so let's turn it over. Now we can, if we want to, we can get some more hot glue and kind of glue it down to the mesh if you want to. But we're going to add the sign on top of here, so it's gonna stay in place. Okay. So the next thing we are going to do is add our little sign on there. So what I had to do, and I should have showed you guys before, but I used this floral wire to attach to the back of the sign, and this is 22 gauge wire. So I used that to attach to put on the back of the sign, and I also put a little dab of hot glue over the wire. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the sign, and I'm just gonna put the sign about right here. Okay, I think I like it right there. So turn it over on the back, and we have our wires here, and we're going to do the same thing like we did the pipe cleaner. We're just going to come over here on this side, pull the wire through there on each side, and just pull it, and then wrap the wire around. On both sides. Okay, so I got that side. Now I'll come back over and cut that side but we got to make sure that the sign is where we want it on the other side. So I'm going to turn it back over once I wrap this a little bit. Okay, so we got that wrap. Let's see. Okay, I think that looks good right there, I believe. Might be a little crooked. Let me fix it. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over on the back and get my wire cutters and just cut it. Then just bend the wire around one more time. Okay, so we got that. So now all we have left to do is put our flowers and stuff on. Okay, so I ended up going back, adding a piece of wire to the top here of the scarecrow's head. So because when I lifted it up to sit it upright, you know, it was kind of falling forward, so I put an extra wire back there the same way I did down here at the bottom. Okay, so I placed the bow on there, and it had a wire, you know, the bow was together with a wire, so I just connected it on the back there. Okay, and so really the next thing we're gonna do is just put the rest of our flowers and put some leaves on here. And I'm not gonna go through and glue everything down on camera. I'll do that off camera, but you know, what I'm gonna do is just kind of place the flowers and the leaves just in and around, just anywhere where I think, you know, I can put something. I'll put it there. And all I'm going to do is just glue everything down. And I'll go through and trim my pipe cleaners or roll them down. So just like that. And we'll just stick them anywhere. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue everything down and finish. And when I come back, I'll hang it up so you can get a better look at it. So here is the swag all completed. And so, you know, I was thinking that this is very inexpensive. Most of the things I use are from Dollar Tree, but the mesh I got from Rose Express, and it was $2.49 a roll, and you're only gonna need one roll. One of the ribbon is from Old Time Pottery, the other one is from Dollar Tree. And like I said, the flowers and the leaves and all that stuff is from Dollar Tree. So under 10, you can make this swag for like under $10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.